Fake people don't show up wearing masks. They wear smiles. They call you brother. They cheer, then compete. But if you know what to look for, they can't hide. In this video, we break down 7 unmistakable signs someone in your circle is fake, backed by Stoic philosophy and real-life psychology. Watch closely. Your peace depends on it. 1. They agree with everything you say. Genuine respect breeds honesty, but flattery, that's a weapon. Fake people agree with everything you say, not because they believe it, but because they want something. They're trying to disarm you, make you feel safe. Stoic philosopher Epictetus warned, "Only the educated are free." And what is freedom? Seeing things clearly, without illusion. When someone constantly mirrors your opinions, your humor, your habits, it's not chemistry, it's manipulation. They're building rapport to get close enough to take what they want. The solution is brutal but effective. Challenge them. Disagree on something small. Watch how they react. If their face changes, if their tone shifts, if they suddenly pull back, that's your sign. Real friends don't need to agree with everything. Fake ones can't survive disagreement, because once the mask cracks, the truth shows, and that's when you walk. 2. They're overly curious, but not genuinely interested. They ask a lot of questions about your job, your marriage, your finances. But if you flip it and ask about them, they dodge, change the subject, or answer just enough to seem polite. This isn't friendship. This is data mining. Stoicism teaches us to guard our mind like a fortress. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Let that sink in, because when you share too much with the wrong person, you're painting them a map to hurt you later. Real connection is mutual. Fake people collect information like weapons. The moment they sense you're vulnerable, they'll use your story to twist perception, manipulate others, or make you the joke in a room you're not in. You don't owe everyone access, especially those who can't even offer you honesty in return. 3. They disappear when you need them. Everyone's around when life is good, but when things go dark, funerals, hospital visits, financial crashes, the room empties fast. And the ones who vanish, those are the fake ones. They were never with you. They were with the version of you that benefited them. Seneca wrote, "A friend is someone who thinks well of us, regardless of whether we are present or not." If someone ghosts you the moment you're not useful, that's not a friend. That's a parasite. Fake people thrive on easy access and low effort. They won't call. They won't check in. They'll just scroll past your pain and pop up again once the storm clears, acting like nothing happened. Forgive them, but never forget. You saw their true face. Now protect your time like your life depends on it, because it does. 4. They compete with you, silently. You tell them you got promoted, they nod, but their eyes dim. You talk about your relationship, they suddenly mention someone hotter, younger, more successful. That's not support, that's silent competition, and it's toxic. Fake people pretend they're happy for you, but underneath the smile is resentment, because your success reminds them of their failure. Your light makes their shadow feel darker. Stoicism teaches detachment, not just from results, but from validation. You don't need people to clap when you win. You need people who don't feel threatened when you do. Pay close attention. If your wins create tension, distance, or jealousy, it's not love. It's rivalry. And rivalry in the disguise of friendship will always sabotage you when you least expect it. You don't need cheerleaders. You need warriors. People who don't flinch when you rise. 5. They gossip about others and think you won't be next. You sit across from them. They spill secrets that aren't theirs, laugh at stories that aren't funny, rip apart someone who trusted them, and you think you're safe? You're not. Fake people use gossip like currency. It's how they buy attention, how they build false intimacy. But if they're comfortable dragging someone else through the dirt in front of you, they'll do the same to you behind your back. Marcus Aurelius wrote, It is not the actions of others which trouble us, but our judgments of them. If you tolerate it, you endorse it. And if you engage in it, you become it. The solution? Go silent. Shift the subject. Set a hard boundary. Real friends protect reputations. Fake ones destroy them for sport. You don't need noise. You need people with character. 6. They love the spotlight but can't handle your shine. At first, they praise you, call you inspiring, say they're proud. But slowly, their support fades. Their tone changes. The compliments stop. And every time you win, they grow quieter. That's not a coincidence. That's a threat response. Fake people want to be the center of gravity. They don't mind your growth, as long as it stays beneath theirs. But Stoicism warns us, do not waste what remains of your life in speculating about others. You were not built to dim for their comfort. You were built to rise. And anyone who treats your light like an insult is showing you their ceiling. Let them go. Keep building. The people who truly respect you won't flinch when you level up. They'll light the path with you. Keep shining, even if it blinds the ones who were never real. 7. They mirror you, but have no identity of their own. They copy your style, your slang, your ideas. At first it's flattering, feels like admiration, but over time you realize they have no voice of their own, no real direction, just reflection. This is dangerous. Stoic philosophy is rooted in identity, in being anchored no matter what storm hits. Fake people, however, are chameleons. They shift shape to blend in, then turn toxic when they don't get the recognition they crave. They want your blueprint, but not your discipline, your results, but not your pain. And when they can't replicate your life, they resent it. Seneca said, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Clones can't sharpen iron, they just drain it." The next time someone starts imitating every move you make, don't mistake that for loyalty. It's a warning. They're not building themselves, they're studying you. You don't need more friends. You need real ones, the kind who show up when it's inconvenient, who speak the truth, not what you want to hear, who cheer when you win and stay when you fall. The rest, cut them off. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotion, it's about mastering it. And that includes the courage to walk away from people who drain your energy, corrupt your vision, or poison your peace. You are the average of the people you keep closest. So ask yourself, who's sharpening you and who's softening you? If you felt this message in your gut, subscribe to our channel right now. We drop content that helps you become the strongest version of yourself, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And check the description below. You'll find powerful resources to accelerate your personal growth and build a life with no weak links. Your time is sacred. Guard it. The real ones always will.